Testing 1, 2, 3. Hi, this is Caesar St. Augustine de Buonaparte, Emperor of the United States of Turtle Island, which used to be known as the United States of America. And there's a story behind that. You'd have to see all the other videos in order to get the story. I don't want to repeat it on here because I've got 14 and a half minutes to finish talking about what I'm talking about. This morning I heard a radio interview with people who were hurt in Libya by U.S. The illegal United States of America bombing Libya to help the rebels. I don't understand that. About a couple of years ago, Gaddafi promised and said that he wasn't going to be involved in any terrorism whatsoever, and the media made a big deal about it. And now they're calling him a liar and saying that he's this and that, and just because of what happened in Egypt and what happened in is like going from there to other countries. And it seems like the end thing now to overthrow your country. Well, maybe the end thing is to overthrow the United States of America because they're the bullies on planet Earth. They're not the good guys. They are the bullies, and you, the taxpayer, are helping them be bullies in the rest of the world. Yes, I know that with the people that are in power right now, that there are abuses and that there are horrific things that happen to these people, and I wholeheartedly believe that's terrible. But I also know that when you involve in any kind of regime change, the odds are 2 to 1, and this is according to experts in the political fields, even in a book, that when you force regime change in any country, 2 to 1 that you're going to have a civil war in your hands in that country. I mean, during the Reagan era, Helmut Schmidt, Chancellor of Germany at the time, told the Reagan administration that if I were you, and he warned them, he says, I'd stay out of the Middle East. You have something like 13 countries, or more than 13 countries, that all have at least 3 different radical factions in them. And even if it was 10 countries, or even 5 countries, if you've got 3 in each one, you've got 15 radical elements that you have to keep track of. And it's a lot more than 15, trust me, all over the world. In Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq, even after they leave Iraq, it'll go back to what it was before. I mean, Dr. Phil says it. He says that old habits die hard. People who smoke cigarettes, who quit, eventually go back. Not all of them, but I'm saying the majority of them, yes, they do go back to their old habits. So when you have a country that's been working under, communism, totalitarianism, the false democracy that we have, because if you watch my other videos, you'll see that I've been a victim for a long time. This isn't funny anymore. They're killing me. The United States of America and its evil, quote unquote, people in power. In my case, Los Angeles. I'll name some of the people that have done me damage, and I'm talking serious damage, including the Secret Service and the White House, who I asked for help through a fax machine. They gave me the phone number. This is back more than 2 years ago. I said, please help me. It's not that I didn't want to keep the house I was in. I wanted to just be protected like any other citizen from abuse. And that's what they did. They took my cars, my boats, my motorhomes. As a matter of fact, the list of people are building and safety, the LA Fire Department, of all people, the Los Angeles Police Department, the LA County Sheriff. All these people over Meno, the County Board of Supervisors, the California Coastal Commission, all these people violate civil rights every day. And when they do it to a poor person, the poor person like me doesn't have the money to hire a lousy, blood-sucking lawyer to maintain a lawsuit, which then I'd become a slave to the lawyer. I have to go get another job to protect my rights, my way of lifestyle. Let me tell you, no matter who you talk to in any of these agencies, they're all liars. They're going to cover their asses so that they cannot look guilty of violating my civil rights. I sent a message to Congress many times. They write me off as a wacko. Oh, really? Well, even a wacko is supposed to have protection as an equal U.S. citizen, which is why I say I'm not a U.S. citizen since 1996, because you violated my rights. And when I asked for help to leave the country, even political asylum in other countries, they don't care. So the whole world sucks. And I'm doomed to live here with my stressed out teeth. I grind my teeth at night because of the stress the LAPD, the fire department, building and safety, all these people in power did to me. Did you know they can come on your property and make you get rid of a vehicle that you have on your property? Make you, without a warrant. Now, you tell me, is that America? I don't think so. And it's happened to me many times. This isn't one time that this happened to me. I'm 6 minutes into recording, and I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I want people to get mad, just like they got mad in Egypt. I want people to get mad and start revolting in the United States. You don't need the terrorists to come attack us. We ourselves need to attack the governments of California, Arizona, Utah. We the people. That's what it means, including the native peoples. You need to take your land back, all of it. In one of my recordings, I said that the United States has never been a true United States of America. There's a lot of controversy and arguing over these four things. There are four things that qualify any country from being a state or having a states. Mexico, United States, Canada, and these are the rules. Remember Al Gore when he got up in Congress and they all protested about Bush being president? And he says, but the rules are the rules. Remember how he stopped the protesters there in the Senate from challenging the presidential counted election in 2000? He said rules are rules and they can't be violated. Well, here's four rules, and they stand in every university and every college punk and woman that knows this, that's taken political science, knows these are the four rules. 1, population. 2, territory. And here's the 2 that the United States of America has never lived up to 100%. 3, independence from foreign control. Let's see, OPEC, I don't call that, depending on OPEC, Venezuela for oil, depending on all these countries for oil, dependent on resources from other countries. That's why we've had the wars in the past, because you can't, America, follow the rules. Independence from foreign control. So you fail there on number 3. And on number 4, you definitely fail because you didn't keep your contracts with the native peoples. You violated every last one of them. The 4th one is the ability to keep contracts and hold them in symmetry. To keep them strong from the beginning all the way to the end of the contract, if there is in fact an end of the contract. Now the human race has only been here 10,000 years. There could have been, in the 65 million years since that last asteroid hit the Gulf of Mexico, the Yucatan Peninsula, and destroyed all the dinosaurs. Divide 10,000 by 65 million. You leave a dead spot, a buffer of, let's say, 10,000 years in between the 10,000 years that you come up with the final figure of 65 million divided by 10,000. You could have had that many civilizations here and then destroyed, or maybe even aliens come here, lived for a while, then took off and went somewhere else and leave no trace of what they were when they were here. Hey, simple mathematics. We're a very young species. Most scholars will tell you we've only been here a couple of minutes compared to the dinosaurs. So here I am, stressed out, ground away teeth. I'm 9 minutes into recording. Nobody cares. Who's going to send me money for the damages that your country did to me? A message to Donald Trump, hey, send me a few $1 million. Hey, so I can leave the country? Wouldn't you rather have, brainwash brainwashed, loyal Americans in your country, as opposed to a person who doesn't want to be here and hasn't wanted to be here for more than 30 years. Even if I went to another country, the country would ask me, maybe the country would ask me, well, what do you have to show for your 30 years of work, that you, all the time you were in America? Well, I don't have anything. And then they'd say, why, Chaz? Why, Caesar? Well, because they took everything from me. In the last 10 years, the 30 years that they've harassed me, your country has harassed me. And I'm a U.S. citizen. I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. Never have. Now, in the last 30 years, the last 10 being the worst, it took them 10 years to take my 24 cars, 12 motorcycles, a 26-foot sailboat, 5 semis full of stuff, 3 buses, 24 cars, 12 motorcycles. Let's see, what else did I? Anyway, tons and tons of stuff. And I was going to move to Colorado. Building and Safety came to the Wilson's Canoga feed and destroyed my life. This was back in 2001, 2002. From 2002 to 2010, they have taken just about everything from me and forced me to make decisions to go in different directions that I didn't want to go. So there you have it. In 11 minutes, I've told you what this country has done to me to make me so hateful. And I'll still be hateful till the day I die because I'm trapped here. And there isn't one rich person in this crappy Bilderberg puppet country, Bilderberg, Trilateral Commission, Rockefeller, DuPont, rich family country, that will come forward and say, you know what, you're right. We did you horrible damage. Here's a couple of $1 million. Here's $1 billion. How much is a life worth? I showed pictures of innocent children, men, women, and children of Iraq, dismembered bodies, babies torn apart. I showed bloody pictures on the internet here. I pulled up the pictures and showed you in one of my tax revolution revolt, one of my past 2 years ago tapings, and I showed you the dead bodies. And this is all friendly fire. Now, what's those lives worth? What's my life worth? Why don't I have anything to show for the 30 years of hard work I did to collect all of my possessions? And what right do you have as a fellow citizen to call my stuff junk when you've got junk in your heart, in your soul, and in your brain by paying taxes to a stinking, lousy United States of America that kills innocent men, women, and children now in Libya, in Iraq, in Afghanistan? Remember the soldier who took the dog, the little puppy dog, and threw it off the mountainside? Missed that, didn't you? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of atrocities that go on in war. That's why you make an excuse for yourselves and call it war. No, if there's any evil on the planet, this message is from the Emperor of the United States, not of Turtle Island, just of the planet Earth, but of the universe, okay? That's really the Emperor I'm of, the whole stinking universe, because I know the secrets of the universe, and when I die, all the secrets going to die with me. Screw you, America. Screw you, every rich family, stinking jerks who've put me in this pigeonhole. And now I'm homeless. Yeah, I go from here, I go from there, I sleep where I can. I'm still trying to take whatever money I get and pay my past debts. I can't even pay those off because the city of Los Angeles, the county, all you creepy, nosy neighbors, eyesore fanatics, ruined my life. You destroyed it. So I don't have anything to live for. Like I said in my other tapes, I'm just waiting to die. The inventor of the spherical oil tanker that never got off the ground because people don't want to keep oil spills from happening in the ocean. An oil tanker that you could blow a hole in the side of it and you stop the oil spill in less than 5 minutes. Nobody cares. The inventor of a water recycling system that would have saved hundreds of millions and billions of gallons of fresh water, of which there are always shortages in the United States. Totally ignored. U.S. Department of Commerce took my ideas and they probably got it on some shelf somewhere. Yeah, I was answered by the U.S. Department of Commerce. And Obama administration totally ignored me. When I asked the Secret Service at my burnt house, my last house I was in was set fire to by somebody, they said, no, we can't help you. So, Why should I be loving and caring? Screw all of you. I hope a huge meteor the size of